Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club for day 2 of the UAE Polo Federation Cup 2025. It's a big one today. Habtoor Polo versus Bin Dry Polo. It's both their first games in this tournament. It's the first big tournament here in Dubai of the season, and it's a bit of a local derby. For Habtoor Polo, at number 1, Tariq Al Habtoor. At number 2, Juan Cruz Guevara. At 3, Marcos Panello. And at the back, Habtoor Al Habtoor. For Bin Dry Polo, at 1, Mohammed Bin Dry, playing off 3 goals this year. At 2, Facundo Kelly. At 3, Rashid Bin Dry. And at 4, Kian Hall. So here we go straight away. No wasting time. The ball is in play. And it's come out in favour of Habtoor at the moment. Straight away, Habtoor Al Habtoor with that coloured hat. Has a bit of a swing and a miss. Leaves it behind. And it's picked up well on the near side here by Bin Dry. He plays a nice backhand, but no one there to pick it up just yet. Not for Bin Dry at least. Here comes Habtoor once more. Habtoor Al Habtoor showing some good skills already. Backed up well there by Marcos Panello. And this here now at the back is Guevara. Guevara gets ridden hard. There's a man coming across in behind perhaps. He fouled the man behind. Both of the umpires blew the whistle quite hard there. With Habtoor on the attack, I expect they'll move this up and we'll see which penalty spot it will go to. Okay, so foul, a little bit frantic in defence there. Bin Dry committed the foul as Habtoor were looking good, so they've moved this up to a 30-yard penalty. And Marcos Panello, highest rated player on the field, makes it look easy, just walks up and slots that 30 from a walk. So first blood to Habtoor, 1-0 early on in the first from the penalty spot. So both these teams very well established here in Dubai. Bit of a, like I said, a derby game between these two. In it goes. Battling away for it there will be Tariq Habtoor. He's riding a grey horse called Chirola. Mohammed Al Habtoor of 3 goals now. One of, if not the highest rated UAE player. That's a great pass up to his brother in the middle. His brother picks it up, pushes it out to the right-hand side a little bit, then goes for a big under-the-neck shot. Doesn't get hold of that one, but it's still in the danger zone. Habtoor keen to take it out to the side, and they do just that. Tariq puts it up to Habtoor Al Habtoor. Then they both go over it. And Bin Dry back on the attack now with Facundo Kelly. Turning on the gas, trying to run round his man. Reaches out, it's in the air. Horse kicks it forward, it's heading toward the goal. Backhand needed, but it's an under-the-neck shot there from Habtoor Al Habtoor as he takes it out to the right this time. And still can't get it out of the zone though. Followed up by his bro, who's accidentally put it out of play. So still the pressure is on. Bin Dry Polo will have a hit from the spot here. From the sideline. About 70 yards out, no teeing it up, 8 seconds to play. Mohammed wearing the number 1 shirt, but playing quite far at the back here, takes one tap and then drives it forward across the front of the goal at the moment. Panello can't take it out of the danger either. It's right in the mixer now. Who's going to turn onto it first? Well, it was Guevara who turned on, played the backhand, but he may have come across the front of the line in the process. And Facundo Kelly was super fast onto that one. So this time it's the Habtoor's turn to retreat, and Bin Dry from the penalty spot. About 10 yards out to the right hand side, little half swing. Flick will do it. Goal time for Bin Dry. 1 goal all, both goals from the penalty spot. So good to see 2 sets of brothers out there today. The 2 Habtoors, obviously for Habtoor, and the 2 Bindrais for Bindrai, both lining up with a couple of pros. So these teams are their constellations are the most evenly spread of the teams, with very strong playing patrons. Very difficult to pick any favourites in this tournament. We had 2 games yesterday, and 2 convincing wins actually. Lamar beat Bangash by 4 or 5 goals. And then Abu Dhabi looked very, very good, winning their game against El Basha. If you're following us, please follow us on Polo Line. Great coverage by Sebastian and his Polo Liners team. And Instagram, we've got Polo Line OK, Facebook, Polo Line Int, and YouTube, Polo Line TV. But the best way, in my opinion, to watch is download the app, and then you get all the games live, you get the replays of the games, you have interviews and highlights as well, and you can watch anywhere you like on your phone. Okay, so they'll change ends, of course, and here we go, red versus white, Habtoor versus Bindrai, local titans. Winning the line out is Facundo Kelly. He's gone from 2 to 3 to 4 goals in just 2 years, Facu. In fact, most of that team's been going up in handicap lately. This is Mohammed Bindrai. He's also gone up. He's 3 goals. Takes the hook there from Habtoor and then takes the ball forward. Facu's going to try and come and protect him. Can't do so, so he'll tuck in behind him. Nicely done by Facundo Kelly. Reading the play well there, but not managing to... Oh, he does manage to carry the ball, then tuck it under the neck, working hard, puts it up to Bindrai up at the front. Can they finish it? Bit of a melee in the front, but Bindrai take it over. Well worked there by 3 of the players. Good work from Facundo Kelly taking it in. I couldn't quite see who it was who finished it off in the end. It could have been Facu as well. Yeah, it was Facundo Kelly who finished it off in the end as well. Good goal by him. Bindrai now take the lead 2 goals to 1. Ball stops at the 2s and the 3s. Panello wins it. Guevara's gone for the pass. It doesn't quite reach him though, or does it? Yeah, he waits for it nicely and picks it up. Facundo Kelly's come in hot in defence though. Plays a lovely tail backhand. Rashid Bindrai trying to get onto it. And he does so. That's Kian Hall, sorry, Kian. He plays a little shot up to Bindrai. Follows it through, does Kian. Big under the neck from Facu. Up to Kian again. Kian rolls his wrist and plays a shot up toward the front. Nice one as well. Rashid Bindrai is up there. Doesn't quite reach him. Habtoor Al-Habtoor now plays a nice backhand. Who's going to come onto that one? On the near side is Guevara. That was lovely. What a pickup by him. Guevara now up at the front. Plays a good approach shot. If he's got the horsepower, he'll get there and take a shot here over the front of the goal. He's had to go near side back shot. It's huge across the front of the goal. And this is going to unleash Facu Kelly. Facu Kelly now taking it down. Looks like we're going to have a running game here. Facundo Kelly deciding to check up as Habtoor Al-Habtoor beats him to it. Plays a good backhand. Both teams very well mounted here. Backhand coming in from Panello. Kian Hall was claiming the line. And the whistle blew on that one. End-to-end stuff this game. I think it's going to get hot by the end. 2 goals to 1 the score stands for the Bindrai Polo team. With 1 minute and 20 seconds left of the very first chukker. Just the 1 game of polo in this tournament today. Sponsored by Century Financial. So it's going to be a hit for Habtor, and Pinello will take it. Big, lovely shot right up over the top. Oh my word, it's going to go the distance, but just out to the right-hand side. What a lovely strike of the ball that was, though. A slow swing, but it went so far. So Bindrai from the back line. And Mohammed Bindrai, MBD they call him. Cuts that one into the middle. Faku Kelly's waiting for it, but Habtor's done well to pick that one up on the near side. Faku's not going to give it up easily, though. Still they work through. Tariq Al-Habtor comes in with the backhand, and eventually the whistle goes. A few missed shots and a few people coming from different angles there drew the whistle. And it was Bindrai who fouled in the end, so it'll be another hit from the spot. About 20 yards in to their own half. And Pinello is the man to take it for Habtor. We know he can score from this distance after just a moment ago. He's going to take a shot as well. He's hit that one strong again, slightly out to the right-hand side. I think it's going to go over the back line, but wow, it's amazing how far those shots go from Pinello with such a slow-looking swing. Big, long arms he's got. So back in play we are. Oh, and Al-Habtor does very well to pick that one up and put the pressure back on Bindrai. Bindrai finding themselves on the back foot here. They're leading by one, but they're struggling to get it out of the danger zone. Habtor working very hard. This is a good chance for them, though, with only 30 seconds left. Facundo Kelly has a look behind him, winds up and hits a big shot up high, trying to run onto it. But first one there is Pinello, the tall player with the number 3 shirt on for Habtor. Just with probably around 15 seconds left, he'll want to get it in front of the goal if he can. Strong work, though, by the number 3, Rashid Bindrai. He's managed to beat him. Has Pinello under the next shot. Doesn't quite get the angle. There can't be long left of this chucker. Goes over to the near side, does Pinello. That's beautiful, silky skills. Oh, he's just got beaten by the bell. But there'll be a throw-in to start the next chucker right in front, or just about in front of the Bindrai goal. So, wow, what a chucker. Just one goal in it. Both teams looking very, very strong. And, well, nothing in it really. We'll start chucker number 2 with a throw-in in front of the Habtor goal. Bindrai lead at the moment, 2 goals to 1. This time will be Bangash. They leave it there for their captain and 8-goal player Tomasito. He drives a nice one out to the left, looking for Haider again, and he's found him beautifully. Bouncing ball, but Haider picks it up nicely. Now he heads to goal. Haider Bangash answers that goal with one for himself. What a superb play on that horse, Papito Haider.
Navigate winds of change in the investment markets. Make the most of the opportunities. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone.
Welcome back to this classic game, Habtor versus Bindrai, and it is very, very even at the moment. Bindrai managed to get 2 goals in the first. Habtor got the 1, but Habtor have a penalty right in front of the goal here. No penalty, sorry, it was the second bell. Habtor were on attack, heading toward the goal, And they just ran out of time, so we'll have a throw in here in front of the bin dry goal. Both these teams looking like they want to run. Not managing to get away far just yet, but these teams like to play hard and fast. Umpire Howard Smith puts the ball in. It pops out straight away and picked up well there by Rashid bin Dry. He's breaking away up at the front. Waits a little bit for his teammates. Kian comes in to help him out. Takes it off him on the near side, but the ball is bouncing up. Rashid then tucks behind him. Good play by these two guys working together. They've been working together for a couple of years now. This is Kian Hall. And look how Rashid is blocking for him, giving Kian space to take it all the way down the field. Has a shot now at the goal. It's going out to the right. Facundo Kelly doesn't get the under the neck shot. Unfortunately, what a power play that was, though, from bin Dry. From right in front of their own goal, they've taken it to the other side. Nice backhand still. They're not out of the woods yet. Just goes over to the out to the right. So Habtoor, wow. They can't give them an inch. If they give bin Dry an inch, they'll take a mile. Habtoor, Al-Habtoor, not wasting any time, bringing it in. Now, Fakou Kelly wanted to come in and make the play there, and it looked like he got blocked on his way in. He was trying to come in to the hitter, and there was a red shirt stopping him, which you're not allowed to do. A rule that came in a few years ago. So the ball gets moved back to a 60-yard penalty. So Mohammed bin Dry's horse just stopped down. He had to go down to a walk there. Still managed to fire it pretty well, but just out to the right. So Habtoor, Al-Habtoor again from the back line. This time, oh, what happened this time? Perhaps it was a foul by bin Dry this time. Anyway, so Habtoor from the spot, just inside the field, takes it out to the right, looking for his brother, Tariq. But the bin Drys get the ball back, and Kian Hall's got it on this beautiful black horse. Turns it around to the right-hand side, peels around the outside of everybody. He's got Rashid up in front of him, but he's quite well marked by Pinello. They've still got Pinello to beat. Pinello takes away Rashid, then comes back, but Kian Hall still carries it forward. He's got his stick up, heading up toward the goal. But again, the defense was just about strong enough from Habtoor and managed to push them out to the left. Unable to get it out of this danger zone at the moment, Habtoor. Just keeping bin Dry at bay. So they've changed it up a little bit, and this time Pinello takes the hit in. Hits it up, and Tariq manages to get on the end of it. It's a little bit straight, the hit in here, which is risky, but they've managed to get it over the halfway line. Rashid bin Dry is sitting there in defence, under a lot of pressure here. Kian Hall, though, oh, Kian just went to turn it, and it looked like Guevara was coming charging down the line. Kian had to keep moving, wasn't able to turn in front of him, so Habtoor have won the penalty here, and with Guevara heading down as the last man, they'll surely move it forward. We'll see which penalty spot umpires take it to. So it's gone up to a 40-yard penalty. Wow, this is really from one end to the other. All the polo's been played inside either 60-yard line, so pretty much so far. And now we've got a 40-yard open goal penalty. Of course, they can cross in front of the goal After the ball is hit, Penelo's going to be the one to tee it up. Hit that high and strong and straight enough as well. Whoa, that's that's right up in the balcony of the villa at the back there. Right up into the house. What a strike. He hits the ball so well, this guy. It doesn't look like it's beautiful slow swing, but man, that ball flies. So two goals all in the second. Out the back of the lineouts. Neither team managing to get a hold of it just yet. Facundo Kelly playing it under the neck, taking a bit of time and controlling. Big ride-off coming in, probably not the right speed or angle. Habtoor coming in and challenging Facu, but the umpires certainly didn't like that one. It was too rough. So it'll be another hit from the penalty spot. And it seems like the players are going to take this opportunity to change horse. They'll have a free change after every chukker. So we can see in this tournament the top scorers so far. Juan Guerrero yesterday scored 7 goals, and Tomasito Fernandez Llorente scored 4. Thomas Delfino for Abu Dhabi scored 3. Bauti Bello also for Abu Dhabi 3, and IT Garros scored 3. Juan Guerrero in the lead there. 7 goals he scored yesterday. At least 4 of those were from the penalty spot. So it's another 40-yard penalty, this time in favour of Habtoor. So Mohamed's going to take that one. He's fired that one. Oh, and it's gone out to the left-hand side. So the scores remain 2 goals all after that massive penalty from the 40-yard line from Penello right up onto the balcony of the villa there. So here we go. This is Penello with the white hat from the back line. Out to the right-hand side. Penello, 6 goals. Highest rated player on the field. Under a bit of pressure still, the Habtoor team not managing to work their hit-ins very well. They haven't managed to get many of them away. Bindrai shutting down the men and piling on the pressure straight away from both sides. Here comes Bindrai with Kian Hall running through. If he gets past his man, he'll get through. Facu Kelly, or was it? Oh, it's Bindrai. It was Rashid Bindrai, just tucked in behind him beautifully, but didn't manage to finish it off. So Penello will take it from the back line. They might have to work out a different plan here. They're not managing to get it out into the other half very often. Oh, they've gone left here. This is quite a risky one, but he's hit it up left. Again, this time Kian Hall on the near side. Doesn't get the big shot. And Habtoor comes up and picks it up, looking for his brother. Coming back to play the backhand was Rashid Bindrai, but it looked like Tarek Al-Habtoor just obstructed him, got in front of him, not letting him play that backhand. So Umpire Howard Smith picks it up and drops it there. It'll be a hit from the spot to Bin Dry. Very, very strong on the man, Bin Dry. Not giving Habtoor team an inch. And it's paying off at the moment. Still, the scores are 2-all. MBD, Mohammed Bin Dry brings it in. Oh, he's got himself here. Taps it through. He's trying to run round the outside of everybody. Then he checks up. He's got Faku Kelly in behind him. That's worked quite well. Faku Kelly now tries to get through the melee, but it gets a deflection and goes out to the left. So Habtoor, this time Penello plays a big shot up over the top, but once more, looks like Bin Dry might be the first onto that. Yep, there's two of them there. And they'll just turn that around and put the pressure straight back on the Habtoor Polo team. This is Mohammed. MBD drives the ball and it hits a man or a horse. The whistle went. I also heard a bit of shouting. So the umpires are blowing the whistle. Whether it's from the dangerous shot or for the shouting, we'll soon find out. We knew this game might get heated. The local derby, 2 goals all in the second. So, Bin Dry from the penalty spot, 30 yards, and just slots it through. Makes it look easy. MBD, all the professionals at the moment seem to be just walking up to those 30-yarders and playing a full swing. And they've been very successful. In fact, I think all have gone in so far, both yesterday and today. Okay, so Bin Dry just edge into the lead now. And they've just about won this line out, have they? But not for long as Penello, the 6-goaler, takes it away. He's on a flyer of a horse. This chestnut looks like she can run, stretching the neck out forward. They're not going to catch him, I don't think. If he can just carry the ball over the 30-yard line, he's bouncing, but he's done it. What a horse. What a horse that is from Penello, and Habtoor answering that goal straight away from the line out. Turned on the gas. She stretched out long, and they just couldn't catch her. Had to take a lot of skills to carry the ball at that speed, bouncing in the air as well, but he managed to do so and even things up, 3 goals all. So in it goes. It's gone the right direction for Habtoor, but there's no one to pick it up. Rashid Bin Dry turns it for the Bin Dry Polo team in white. Mohammed Bin Dry, his brother, picks it up behind him. MBD, here, going nicely. He's on a horse. On a good horse here. Mohammed Bin Dry. A horse called Kogeta. Still he's got it. Kogeta and Mohammed Bin Dry just gets it stolen there, but he's managed to get the foul, I think, in the process. Great horse. We'll see that horse come back out again in the fourth. Oh, sorry, in the second, in the third. Kogeta. So, great chucker that was. And the scores are even in this grudge match. 3 goals all going into the third. Nothing in it here at the UAE Polo Federation Cup. We'll be back ready for the second half of this game in just a minute.
Investment opportunities in every direction. Trained eyes will help spot the right ones. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone.
Welcome back, Polo Liners. Here we are, the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. So we're getting ready for the second half here. The players will have a bit of a talk and a drink of water. We can have a look at the stats so far. Not much in it, nothing in it. In fact, Habtoor 3, Bindrai 3 going into the second half. They've both had 1 field goal and 2 penalties each. Bindrai have been winning slightly more throw-ins, 5 throw-ins, 1 from Bindrai, and Habtoor have won 3. They've both fouled 5 times, which is quite a lot, a little bit too much. They'll have to close down, tighten up a little bit on the fouls. Like I said, both teams have scored 2 penalties. Habtoor have scored 2 from 2, and Bindrai have scored 2 from 4. So very little in both of these games. Both teams also play a similar kind of tactic. They're both quite evenly spread with very strong patrons. And they're always, both of these teams, always very hard to beat. Bindrai have been winning a lot of polo for the last couple of years. They've had their handicaps raised, quite a few of them. So things will be a little bit tougher this year. There we got the polo manager, Jan Azam, on the screen. Give us a wave, Jan. There he is. Yeah, the polo manager here at Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. There we can see Panello having a chat with Howard Smith, trying to work things out. What happened at the end there? It's getting a little bit heated out there. Hey guys, it's a pleasure to be commentating for you. Hi guys, it's an absolute pleasure to work with this team, Polo Line team. So we're going to start the second half with a 30-yard penalty for Bindrai. MBD walks up to that one and puts it through, and then takes Bindrai into the lead once more. 4 goals to 3 as they'll come back into the halfway line and get ready for the next 2 chukkers of polo. Okay, so they'll change ends, of course. And a bit of a melee in from the line out. But Habtoor have come away with it with Guevara. Working hard, waiting a little bit to make a pass. He hasn't lost it here. Panello picks it up. Panello now checks up, winds up, and shoots one toward the middle. They've got a bit of a 2-on-1 going on at the front here, Habtoor. This is Habtoor, Al Habtoor. He gets hooked out, still gets another chance onto it. He's on a beautiful white horse called Hokoso. Plays a nice backhand. Look at that backhand. Nicely done. Up to his professional Guevara. Oh, it's hit the post. That was going to be goal of the day. Great play from Habtoor. Habtoor on Hokoso, that lovely grey horse. Beautifully picked up by Guevara, running it through the goal and just off the post. So, Bindrai taking it quickly with... taking it out to the left. To Kian. Kian slaps one forward up to Rashid Bindrai and Faku. Oh no, it's Mohammed Bindrai up at the front. Mohammed's come all the way to the front now. Getting pushed out here by Habtor, Al-Habtor, but coming through on an absolute rocket was Facundo Kelly. But again, it's that white horse, Jojoso, who makes the play and claimed the line there. Facundo Kelly also on a very fast one. We saw the acceleration on that. That's Tramposo with the white face. But he wasn't able to sneak in front of Habtor Al-Habtor. So, from the spot for Penello and Habtor Polo team. His three players run forwards. They're quite far. It's a lovely drive out to the right-hand side. If it stays in, just bounces over the boards, unfortunately for the Habtor team. So we'll get a hit right in front of the commentary box here for Bin Dry. Up on the halfway line, umpire Peter Wright drops the ball and Mohammed Bin Dry takes it quickly. Running to the left is Kian Hall. That is a pass. Perfect pass up to Kian. Kian gets beaten, just bounces over his stick. And, well, Guevara did well to take the hook and the ball there. Drive it, turn it up to Jojoso with Tarek. Al-Habtor puts it up to the front for Tarek. In the back again is Rashid Bin Dry on the defensive. Again, Tarek tries to sneak round him and manages to do so like a thief in the night. Gets the steal on the near side. Doesn't manage to get the under the neck shot. So turned here by Bin Dry. Turning it around and Penello comes in for the steal. Gets a steal but draws the whistle in the process. So it'll be Bin Dry from the halfway line. They lead by 1 at the moment. All 4 players back on the field now. As Rashid takes a quick change. Facundo Kelly runs up forward. MBD to take it. He's got all 3 players gone forward. Probably going to hit this in 1. Yeah, he does. Not a big one. Kian will have to wait for this. It's gone past him. Faku will try and get on to the end of it. Oh, there might have been 2 on 1 there as Tarek was thinking about meeting it. Penello was coming down on with the man, but no, it'll go in favour. We'll see which way it goes. In favour of Habtor. Good defence from Habtor there. So, umpire Pete Wright calls play. Penello to take it for Habtor. It's a nice shot again, as always. Oh, plucked out of the air though from Guevara. Look at that. Stopped it like it was a tennis ball. Now takes it up forward. Heads toward the goal. Breaks through 2 men. Indeed, now just one more tap to get it through. And they just about... Oh, bad luck from Guevara. Heading toward the goal. It's the second time he's been running it right up close to the goal. This time doesn't manage to get it through. Just out to the right there. The frantic defense. It was a horse that kicked it over in the end. Good defense by Faku Kelly. Just enough. Looked like it was going to be a goal. From the back line then, they haven't managed to get it away. Tarek Penello with a backhand up to Guevara. Guevara waiting, he's got 2 men out in front of him. Now Faku came to make a play, but it looked like he may well have crossed in front. It was MBD in fact. And he got in front of the man there, Guevara. Tried to come in side by side, but he found himself in the wrong place, right in front of him. And so... So it'll be a penalty 2 for Habtor and a good chance for them to even things up here. Okay, so we're just going to... Guevara's just going to get a quick check-up with the ambulance there after that little collision. Doesn't seem too bad. He's walking around, but he must have got a knock somewhere. Bit of ice spray, perhaps. So we've got a team, an English team here from the Beaufort Polo Club and UAE Bristol University. So shout out to the English girls. There they are on the far side. Welcome, guys. Okay, so we're going to start with a 30-yard penalty in favor of Habtor, trying to even things up now. Juan Cruz Guevara slots it through at a walk and even things up. 4 goals all halfway through chucker number 3. Oh, I do apologize. It was Pinello who put that one through. And that's Pinello's 4th goal, in fact. He scored all of the goals for Habtor. So in it comes and pops out of the line out. And it's Bindrai who's won it. Rashid Bindrai, swings and a miss there. Picked up well behind him, though, by Facundo Kelly. He stopped, checks up, lets the man go past, then taps it a little forward. Oh, great silky skills and amazing horsemanship from him. Here, he's on a good horse. Facu Kelly is going to try and get past Guevara and put it through. He's just pushed that one out to the right, but keep an eye out for Facu in this half of the chukker. That horse seems good. All right, Pinello then from the back line. 4 goals all, deep into the 3rd chukker. Drives it up forward. Both the Habtor brothers are there. But so are the Bindrai brothers. And Mohammed. No, Kian Hall wins that one. Hits it up forward. Stop though. Guevara with a backhand. Kian quickly spins that horse around onto it. And now he's got a bit of time. Takes it forward a little bit more himself. Shows it perhaps a little bit too much. And doesn't manage to keep it going. Backhand coming in. We could have a breakaway here with Tarek. Al Habtoor breaking away, certainly gives a little flick of the whip as he heads on. This horse is running fast. She might be a little bit tired, being hunted down by Faku Kelly. He's on that quick horse we've already seen play. Gets the hook, does Faku, and leaves it here for Kian to turn it around for Ben Dry. Doesn't manage to make the most of it. Backhand coming in for Habtoor. Oh, it's a good meet though here from Rashid Bin Dry. Rashid Bin Dry able to leave it there, but he chooses not to. He just rolls his wrist and plays it forward up to his bro, who's gone up to the front, Mohammed Bin Dry. Mohammed checks up and waits on it. Now going forward is his brother. Coming over onto the near side was Juan Cruz Guevara. Gets the backhand, but no one there to pick it up. So Kian manages to get it again and take it around the outside of his men this time. Doesn't carry it very far though. The ball is left behind once more for Kian. He read that play beautifully. He came back onto it himself. Oh, he's on a good horse as well. Now the ride-off comes in from Pinello on Kian. But the whistle blows on that play. And the Bin Dry guys moving it up to the penalty spot. Yep, they're putting it down there. So a lot of the goals so far being scored from the penalty spot. Facundo Kelly with the 40-yard or 30 and puts it straight through and takes Bin Dry back up to 5-4. With just 27 seconds, we probably will get one more play of this game. Oh, this chukker, sorry. In it goes and through the line out. There to pick it up is Pinello. He leaves it behind, but he's well backed up by Guevara. Guevara waits. Waits for his men to get up ahead. He's got two white shirts climbing all over him, though. And he has still managed to hold on to it, Guevara. 30 seconds left, or even less now. That's a nice pass up to Tariq Al Habtoor. Tariq, can he get it inside? No, he can't. Leaves it there now, and coming onto the play is Mohammed Bin Dry. He plays a good backhand, and Kian Hall tries to get onto it. Rashid Bin Dry comes in, but Habtoor Al Habtoor came in there, tried not to, but I think he's gone over the top on that play. Anyway, it's right at the end of the chukker. The whistle went just before the hooter, so we'll end chukker 3 there. We're going to see where we're going to start the next chukker, but it is very, very close here. 5 goals to Bin Dry.
Make sense of market
4
noise.
goals to Habtoor.
Make sense of market noise. Tune in to right market opportunities. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone. Just like weather, markets are unpredictable. Be ready to take on all market conditions. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone.
Welcome back then. We're here ready for chukker number 4, the final chukker in this grudge match. Haptor versus Bin Dry. At the moment, Bin Dry just have the lead, 5-4, with 7 minutes of polo left. Okay, so we're going to get this chukker going again, and it'll start with a 60-yard penalty in favour of Bin Dry. They already lead by 1. Sheer majority of the goals coming from the penalty spot. So this tournament, we've got 9 teams, as I mentioned before, and it's 3 leagues of 3. So each team will play 2 games in their league matches, and then the top 4 teams will go through to the semi-finals, second 4 teams to the subsidiary semi-finals. So obviously every match is crucial. Most probably have to win your first 2 games in order to get through. Maybe not. Goal difference could also be important. So 60-yard penalty for Bin Dry. Mohammed Bin Dry will take it. Oh, it's hit it nicely, but it's out to the left, so another let-off here for Haptor. Pinello from the back line then, working it out to the left-hand side, to the right-hand side for Guevara. Guevara, well, he just gets a man come in front of him there, Guevara, and loses it to Kelly. Bin Dry, Mohammed Bin Dry manages to turn it around Guevara and then head in toward the goal. He's got his head down and he taps it in the air a couple of times and puts it through, but the backhand comes in from Tariq. Riding another grey horse, this time Tariq. He's back on Kirola. Bin Dry still working it toward the goal. Haptor still unable to get it out of the danger zone. This time Al Haptor has a go on it. Gets a little touch, not quite enough, but Guevara can pick it up and put a good shot up toward the halfway line. Rashid Bin Dry is here in defense. Guevara, he's back on that fast horse we saw earlier on, and he's run past the one here. Oh, not managed to carry it this time. And, well, Faku Kelly plays a nice tail backhand to Kian Hall. That was good play by those 2 professionals. But onto it again is Al Haptor. They're going to be wanting to even things up pretty quick. He wants the foul but doesn't get it. Al Haptor has to play on here. Reaching in front of the man, in front of the play there was one of the Bin Dries. I think it was Faku Kelly, but the ball The ball went through. The ball went through the goal, just tucked in, and the goal stands. It's even. 5 goals all in the last, and that was a nice, well-worked goal from Habtoor Polo team. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Last chukka, and the scores are even at 5 all. Every goal counts now as Mohammed Bindrai wins it for Bindrai. Takes it up toward his goal, his 60-yard line. Ball bounces over the top of his stick. He's got Kian Hall waiting behind him. He has to go with one shot, puts it up in toward the middle, and Bindrai comes back onto it, claiming the line. Gets ridden off well, though, from Pinello, the 6-goaler. There's a loose ball. Tariq comes onto it, jumps onto it, and there's a man on the floor as well. Pinello, the whistle went just before. We'll see here on the replay what happened there. Big ride-off from Pinello. Goes over the top, gets something caught or knocked, and he comes and has a fall. The ambulance will come and check him out. He's hurt his leg, probably got hit by a horse. There was a whistle, though. The umpires are discussing it with the third man, exactly what did happen there. Shout out to King George and Avi Rash in the house. Well, it's good to see Pinello. He's back on his horse. We're not sure which way the foul went just yet. So it was Habtoor who made the foul in the end. And so it'll be a penalty 2, spot or 30 for the Bindrai Polo team. Here we can see on the replay, Pinello was coming in there, that's a legitimate ride-off, then he came over, but Tariq Habtoor came across clearly there as there was a Bindrai guy coming down the line. So 30-yard penalty to take the lead in the last. Facundo Kelly. The professional and the piloto for Bindrai Polo team based here at Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. So an important one for Faku and the Bindrai Polo team. Still plenty of time left in the last chukka though. Decides to canter. It's not a clean shot. Oh, and it hasn't gone in either. Bindrai have not been good from the penalty spot. So 5 all still in the last chukka. Habtoor with a lucky let-off there. Pinello drives a big one toward the halfway line, but once again, Bindrai have their men completely tied up. They're not going to go anywhere here. Bindrai now collecting the ball and turning that defense back into attack, as they have done so many times today. Another nice pass forward. Bindrai, there now is Pinello. He winds up. Doesn't get his near side backhand, coming through as Tariq. Oh, and it looked like Bindrai may have crossed in front of Tariq this time. And they'll take this opportunity to change horse for the very last time. Well, a 5-5 again. They had a bit of luck there, Habtor. They made it. They're not able to get their hit-ins. They haven't been able to get rid of them, with Bin Dry being so tight on the men. Managing to take the man out and then send the ball back into the danger zone. Pinello didn't get that backhand, but luckily for them there was a foul in front of the goal, so they'll have a hit from the spot. So Habtor, let's see what they can do. They need a bit of a chat and work out something here. The defense is so strong from Bin Dry. They need to work out a way to penetrate through their defense. Pinello will take the hit in. Comes in at a trot, takes the first tap to the left, and then hits it. Was not that clean, but it's just enough to find Tariq Al-Habtour. He takes a one shot forward, trying to find his brother. Doesn't manage to get him. Guevara gets one touch, but and now Tariq's coming back onto it. This was better, backing each other up here, the Habtour Polo team. Can Guevara be next onto that one? Manages to cancel out the man in the process, but the whistle's blown. Now which way is this one going to go? It's going to be a big call either way. Penalty 4, I heard the umpire say, or penalty 2. Penalty 2. Wow, so from a penalty one side was missed, we've now got a penalty 2, 30-yard penalty down the other side. And it's been a game of penalties so far. So, Pinello with the 30. And it's not gone in either. Oh my word. 5 goals all. The score remains in the 4th. The pressure is getting to these guys. So Bin Dry with Mohammed Bin Dry, MBD taking this one in. Taking it out to the right and then stopping and bringing it in toward the left. Now smacking one down the field, trying to find Faku. He's well ridden off by Pinello, doesn't manage to turn it. And coming through is Kian Hall. He gets a good shot forward, but Guevara's going to claim that line. Guevara opens up a lovely near side backhand, turning it onto it are both the Habtour brothers. And getting the steal does Tariq. Oh, can't quite reach back onto it. And Mohammed Bin Dry manages to turn it. Doesn't get it past Pinello, though. Or does he? Yes, he does get past Pinello. Puts up a near side under the neck, but Guevara's there in defense. Once more with a lovely near side backhand. There's 2 he's hit in a row. Tariq plays it up to his brother, who slaps it first time up forward. Pinello's turning on the gas as tensions are high now with a big shot under the neck, and they're letting the horses run. It's a horse race here at the back, but it looks like Bin Dry have the better of them. Near side backhand coming in. It was an important one. Got a deflection, though. Didn't get very far, and Tariq's putting on the pressure here for Habtour Polo team. Pinello picks it up on the near side. Still they push on forward, Habtour. Can Tariq get the angle? He had to come across the man in the process. He did get the angle toward the goal, but he had to make a foul. Things are heating up here with 1 minute and 48 seconds to go. So we do have to have a result. If there's no goal at the end of regular time, we will go into extra chaka. Of course, they will play the 30 seconds if scores are even. And Habtour, bring it in. Leave it behind, but that's okay. He's got Kian behind him. Guevara's going to come and try and challenge Kian. Kian's got a bit of room here. Guevara's let him slip, so Kian will take it a little bit further. Still, he manages to drag it forward. Guevara now finally getting that near side backhand he was waiting for, but no one was there to pick it up. In with quite a lot of pressure as Faku plays a nice under the neck shot with no one to the backhand. Comes in though from Pinello, and Guevara picks it up on the near side, not managing to get hold of it. Facundo Kelly again under some pressure here. He's left it behind, but the whistle's gone. Some of the players are deciding to change horse. We've got 1 minute, just over 1 minute of polo to be played. There's been a foul. The umpires are discussing where they're going to put this one. Well, the players are going to change again. And the umpires, Faku, just crossed the line in front of the Habtoor team. So it's a penalty for 60-yard penalty with 1 minute to go in favour of Habtoor. So they would have gone back and got on their fastest horses, I imagine, for this last 1 minute of polo. Even if this one goes in, it's not all over. Umpire says play. Pinello to take the 60 for Habtoor. It's strong, it's high, and it's straight. He's done it. Pinello has put it through for Habtoor Polo team. The pressure was on, but he's hit an absolute torpedo straight through the goal and high, undefendable, and takes his team into the lead. Perfect shot right down the middle with just 47 seconds to go. It's not over yet. Habtoor, they have to be careful. They don't want to give away a foul. They've also got to keep the back door shut. Bintry don't have long, but they've won the line out. Just what they needed with Rashid Bintry playing it up forward. Backhand coming in. It's hit Faku, but he's managed to play on. And here comes Bintry now. Taking forward, he's left it there for Kian. Kian, he's going to take a shot. He's lofted it up high. Oh, it's a great effort, but it's just gone out to the left-hand side. And with 17 seconds left, they might get one more chance. Habtoor have to play smart here. They're not going to want to take it too quickly, but they do have to take it soon. They don't want to foul, and they want to get rid of the ball as soon as they can. They've hit one to the left. Watch the clock. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. What a game we witnessed just now. Wow, doesn't get any closer than that. There were plenty of penalties. A lot of them went through. Too many of them were missed. And it was Pinello who stepped up and slotted the winner from the 60-yard line for Habtoor Polo. So just one goal in it. Habtoor Polo win their first match. Bintry just coming in second, as they will play one more league match before they go through to the semi-finals. That's all we've got for today. We'll come back up with the stats of that game, but what a game. Kept us on the edge of the seats all the way through. So we've got no games tomorrow, but we've got two more matches of the UAE Federation Cup on Thursday. Do tune in for that. And let's hear it for both teams. Round of applause. Thank you very much. Congratulations, guys. Both teams put up an absolute battle for us today. We'll have a look at the stats there, how it went. Even all the way. The first chukker ended up with Bintry in the lead, 2-1. The second chukker ended 3-3 at half-time. Bintry took the lead again, ended up the third chukker, 5-4. But Habtoor just sneaking ahead right at the end there, 6-5. Came down to penalties in the end. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming over to the grounds. We appreciate it, and we'll look forward to seeing you again on Thursday. And don't forget, on the Sunday the 19th, the big final and polo brunch. Here we'll watch the highlights now and see the best goals of the day. Well, there were quite a few, but most of the goals were from the penalty spot. This was a nice one from Pinello on a very, very fast horse, that one. He played brilliantly. In fact, I think he might have got the MVP, Pinello. Habtoor coming through and just getting through that one as well. The Patrons played very well from both sides. Habtoor just winning 6-5. Pinello from the penalty spot. I think this was the last one. The winning shot. There it is, yeah, to win the game from the penalty spot. So not many in the highlights, but we've had a fantastic game. Been on the edge of the seats, could have gone either way. And we'll have a look here. Yeah, look, 6-5 for Habtoor. Just the 2 field goals for Habtoor and just the 1 field goal for Bindrai. Habtoor didn't win the most throw-ins, 5 for them. Bindrai won 8 of those. 11 fouls each. That was too many fouls from both teams. And the penalties. Well, Habtoor got 4 out of their 5. They had a chance just about to win it in the last. And then got that last one, of course. Well, Bindrai, they also had a penalty in the last. And they missed 3 of those penalties, which turned out to be crucial. So, what a game of polo. And it's our 3rd game. We'll be back on Thursday for some more games. Here we are in the Habtoor camp. Pinello and Habtoor. So a good day for them. They had to work it hard. It wasn't their best game. They'll have to have a talk and improve things a little bit to carry on and win this tournament. I don't think they're going to win it like that. They've certainly got some things to work on, like we mentioned a couple of times, their hit-ins. But we'll see. They're the next winners. We've had a win from the Abu Dhabi polo team, a win for Lamar, and now a win from Habtoor as we go into our 3rd day on Thursday. Thank you very much for tuning in around the world, and we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.